Hello friends, hope that you are doing well. Welcome back to Lies of P. Come on in, let's take a breather and let's have some fun. Now, in the last episode we went into the cathedral, and at the very entrance to the cathedral, at the Bridge of Atonement, they started speaking and I suddenly saw that "So says the king." So I realized that they're not actually speaking in some weird robot language, they're just speaking in very distorted actual language. Because to me, when I first saw those weird subtitles, I thought, oh, those are weird kind of robotic head figures things that I can't really decode, but no. So, I said that I was very tempted to go back and check what the other ones said, and I did. And I'm glad I did. Now, I don't think I'm not sure if I caught everything they said. I kind of skimmed through the footage a little bit, but we'll see what I got. Starting up with the parade master, the first thing he kind of says is, "Come on in, we have been waiting," which is, you know, par for the course for a parade master, I suppose. Then he also says, "Oh, the could be king or ring, both would make sense, but I think that king makes a little bit more sense considering the whole King of Puppets thing. So, oh, the king is celebrating, I think he says. Well, nothing out of the ordinary so far. Then it's how he shall be happy, or how now he shall be happy. And then how or now off to could be our Toyland or Joyland. Toyland makes more sense considering they are puppets, but I guess if they are searching for joy, that would also be it, but going to a Joyland could be misconstrued. So let's go with Toyland. Then another thing he says is, "Oh, you're just in time. Listen, do you hear the carriage that's come for you?" I think it says. It's turning up the creep factor a little bit, the carriage that's come for you. I don't want to go anywhere in any sort of carriage. Then once he gets into his second stage, you remember he had this weird pipe thing on his head, he tore that off. Then he said, "Bad children get the stick." Don't give bad children the stick. And then death message, I think this is, where he says, "How unfortunate." And I think it says "and," or it's "the." Could be "the." Makes more sense. "The charming carriage was waiting for you." Again, none of this is very weird for him to say, really. So, it's just things a parade master could say. And then, I think this was his death message. "You would have given the king a real?" I think it's real festival. I keep glancing over there because I wrote down everything. I'm looking at the pictures here. My written things there. I can even just give you a quick look of this whole thing. Yeah, the king still makes more sense. A real festival. But then we kind of get to the watchman, and he's a little bit more of a chatterbox, and he says a few more interesting things. The first thing I found was, he says, "Children," and I think the next thing is "frozen, abandoned by you," which is weird and really bordering on the creep factor. So, children, the frozen, they were abandoned by you. Is he talking about me specifically as a puppet, or me specifically, him thinking we're human, which I don't think, because we're gonna get to that. Or just humans, abandoned by humans. Could be expressing his resent towards humans. Then this thing, "I avenge my friends." which I guess would make sense because once the puppet frenzy happened, the humans started fighting back and killing puppets, and they probably killed quite a few of his friends. And he's probably grieving because he also says, "You're all guilty, I'll punish you." Again, kind of in line with being a watchman, or maybe an overzealous officer of the law, but sure. Then I miss the whistle. I don't hear it anymore. I mean, yeah, the whistle wasn't that a thing, at least in the UK, I think, or at least a stereotype like that. The policemen running around with their shrill whistles and kind of calling for people to stop, and I think that's meant to get more policemen to come and help with the chase. But he misses the whistle, and we did find the whistle. I still haven't found who's supposed to have the whistle. Maybe I never will. But that's not neither here nor there. Then we have this one. I can't make out the first thing at all. It could be an O, the second to last letter. The first one, don't get it. But then we have Sophia. Clear. Very clear. The next one is, I think it's EXI something. That's not a T. Because we have town next, so yeah. But he knows of Sophia. Which makes also kind of sense because she has the power of Ergo, and I doubt the puppets would not know about that, them being basically having come to life from Ergo. But yeah, Sophia is mentioned by name. And then he goes into his electric form and just goes, "Electric judgment, you're guilty!" So he's gonna send me to the electric chair or something. And then we have this. I don't know quite what the first word is. Gentle, maybe? And then it says, kind of gentle, selfish, kicked out, my friends. So maybe he's saying that his friends were gentle, but then the humans were selfish and they kicked out his friends? And then he just goes, "My back is hot, I'm exploding!" Probably one of the electric attacks as well, so it doesn't really mean anything. And then he dies and says, "Freezing, cold, like my friends." So, yeah, the Watchman was a real chatterbox. Can't really draw any conclusions from that, really. Apart from the fact that there is probably more to the story than what we've heard from the humans so far. And we have Foucault. The first thing he says is, I think it's learn his ways, join us. So he definitely wants me on his side. Then he says, "Don't forget, brother, you are one of us." So he definitely knows that we're a puppet, which makes me think that the Watchman also knew that we were a puppet. That's why I don't think he specifically, the Watchman, aimed that specific "abandoned by you" comment to me, but more to the side I'm representing, because I'm fighting for the humans, on the human side against all the puppets. Because remember, we only know that the humans invented puppets, everything was fine, the puppets went into frenzy and started killing. That's all we know, that's all we've been fed with. We've never heard the puppets' side. And then he just goes, "Spread the flames," and I think it says "burn the..." could be future? Because it seems that some characters in these distorted subtitles, sometimes it feels like they are representing can represent several different characters. Like the burn here, the N on burn That's the same that was... I think it's the same that was used for the ring/king on the Parade Master. So it could be N, could be K, could be R. Or I'm just making crap up. But I think it says, spread the flames, burn the future. Not sure about the future, but it's definitely burn thee. Burn something. Makes sense, because he was the king's flame. And then he goes, "O king, my king, we need a bigger flame." If you want to burn everything down, then yeah, sure, you need a bigger flame. And this one is kind of interesting. We fight for humans. Why can't you see it? Which is the first little nugget we get to kind of indicate that something is not right in the story we've been told so far. Or just... yeah, there's a perspective missing here. But they feel, or at least Fuoco feels, that they're fighting for the humans. And he sounds kind of frustrated over the fact that we, or slash the humans, can't see that they're trying to help. Now, if they're actually fighting for the humans, or if it's just a delusion, or just something that's been said by the King of Puppets, I don't know yet. And then it says, join our mission, join the Purge. The Purge seems to be very much a deliberate thing that happened, not something that just happened for no reason and then they just went into a frenzy. There seems to be some sort of meaning, some point behind the Purge. Again, so far, still don't know. And then I think this is where he dies. My flames, oh my king. He has let his king down. And then we get to the cathedral, which had 2 fairly long sentences. And this one makes me wonder. Because the first thing that's said is the king wishes to something. It's clearly EX. And then evade? I don't know what the hell this word could be. First thought when I just looked at the word, I thought, oh, execute. No, not enough letters. Then I thought, activate? No, still not enough letters. I don't know what this is supposed to be. But the king wishes to X something vate all monsters born of the petrification disease. So it seems that the petrification disease could have been some kind of... maybe it's the whole fulcrum behind everything. Maybe the thing... the reason why everything happened. Because it seems that the petrification disease happened. We don't know anything about the petrification disease yet. And monsters are born. So maybe people don't just die, but something happens. And maybe that's why the frenzy happened. The petrification disease came first, the puppets saw it, they started to do something about it. And the humans saw it as a frenzy/purge. Which, yeah, maybe they went a little bit overboard and when they started, as far as we know, killing non-deceased humans. But what if this is the Walking Dead scenario? Everyone is infected, it's just they just don't know it yet. And thus the puppets see the only solution as killing everyone. Which would be horrible, but understandable. Especially if there's no cure. Anywho. This one... just damn. Then we get to the last one. Where I figured out that I could see things. So says the king. But the first part of that sentence is... protect the humans. So says the king. So they're doing this to try and protect the humans, which kind of goes hand in hand with what Fuoko said, that they were fighting for the humans. So yeah, there's definitely more to this story, and I'm closing down all the windows and going back into the game. So, talking over. That took a good few minutes, but yeah, I went back and I looked at all that, and it is very, very... There's way more to this story. And I am eager to find out, because now I have even more questions and even fewer answers. But today we're going down into the cathedral. We're going down the stairs that we opened up. I upgraded this weapon with a Crescent Moonstone, so it's level 4 now. And I upgraded this one to level 3. Did not use a Crescent Moonstone on it because I need more Crescent Moonstones to be able to upgrade the first blade to level 5. I have not leveled, apart from that. I've just only upgraded my weapons. But see, here we are. Also learned that the Protect Ergo in Death didn't do anything. Unless it's kind of like this. If I use this one and then die, maybe then I'll keep my Ergo. But it says that when used, Death Ergo, which only comes when I've died, will temporarily be maintained in case of death. If so, that's a lie, because it's not maintained. It's lost. Maybe not everything, but a good 75% of it is lost. So, whatever, we're just moving on. It was an expensive lesson, but why not? This is what we uncovered last time. Just a little flick of the left wrist and we open it. I was kind of hoping for more than just something that goes to a chest. Because if that's all, that means I have to go up again. Oh, I have to go up again. I need to go past the ball of fire I pushed down, huh? Okay. At least be a cool weapon? That'd be nice. That doesn't look like a weapon. Crafted cryptic vessel. Cryptic vessel. Have Venigni decode the cryptic vessel to obtain a hidden clue. A hidden clue for what? For the petrification disease? The hell? An encrypted storage device in the shape of a metal cylinder. Venigni might be able to decode this device if you ask him. The storage devices that hide secrets using encryptions were popular among the Krat upper class. Naturally, the decoding devices targeting the rest of the population were also popular, but most have been destroyed. So should I just go back and have that decrypted now before I move on? You know what? No, I've spent enough time talking. It's time to do some fighting and get back up there. Alright, the guys with infinite freaking stamina. Murder? Sounded like she said murder. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to get too much ergo. Again, still afraid of over-leveling. Because it's, again, I think I've said this before. A game isn't fun if you're overpowered and just powering through everything. And yeah, I could just, you know, not level up. But if I have the points, I am going to use them. I don't have that kind of self-control to not use them. Break away? Maybe. But yeah. Let's see. It took 3 hits with. I'm gonna try it with this one first, because upstairs is a crap show. Shit. I also. Okay, so you take 2 hits with this one. I also had an interesting loading tip. It said that it had to do with disruption, which I haven't run afoul of yet. It says that when the meter fails with disruption, you die. That's just it. Game over. No resurrection or nothing from that one. You just die. Shite. Speaking of dying. At least I know who those 2 figures are now, because I met them. The black cat and the fox lady. While we're here, we might as well go to Krat. Talk to Venigni. So yeah, not looking forward to disruption. There's also the alchemist we have here, who has the petrification disease and seems to think that he can find a cure. He's an... I did say he was an alchemist, right? Yeah. Hopefully. And you're standing there now. Do you have anything to say?
I'll use my power to help you.
I don't want to. Okay, Venigni. Regale me with your... tales? No, not tales.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical.
You really do like to puff your chest, don't you? To talk yourself up. Please decipher this for me. Hand over the crafted cryptic vessel. Well, he did say that I could take a crack at it. Can I? Nope, I can't do anything with it. So,
I always welcome friends.
Cryptic vessel.
May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments, if you'd allow me.
Go for it.
I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Orders. Strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist's Bridge on Elysian Boulevard. Oh. Oh, there are 4 things. Okay, so go back to the bridge. I think there's a... Yeah, we can go back there. Strike the puppet. A message to Adelina. Dear Adelina, I prepared a shelter for you. It's an apartment on Elysian Boulevard. You can stay there until everything settles down. I've arranged for someone to take you there. Once you get to the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard, you're safe. Well, that doesn't help me very much. The address and the key are hidden in the puppet hung from the Alchemist Bridge. Okay. Ask your escort man to strike the puppet. The shelter was supposed to be our first home, but I guess next time. something tells me they didn't make it. To make up for what happened, I'm escorting the alchemists for a bit. We're going to St. Frangelico Cathedral and all the way to the Grand Exhibition. Maybe the mission is to bring petrification disease cures to the refugees. I'll be back as soon as it's done. So you went there with a bunch of alchemists, and now the cathedral is flooded with puppets. There's also the zombie puppets that even Gemini said he hadn't seen / they were weird. Are the zombie puppets some sort of amalgamation of human and puppets? I'm starting to not like the... yeah, that's that guy. This. Go here. More questions. Starting to get some conspiracy theory vibes here. Here is a miraculous potion that can only be found in Krat. How convenient. Right. Stop. 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 Freaking camera. No, I don't remember exactly. That's the way to the Watchman, I believe. Was this the bridge? Yeah, this is the bridge. No, it isn't. Crap, I don't remember where the bridge was. Is it here? Okay, guys, I don't remember where the bridge was. I'll locate the bridge. There we are. The Krat City Hall one, where I ran so many times to the Watchman. There's the puppet. Now, I hope I can just strike the puppet, eh? And I can't target it. Can I just... How to strike the puppets? I thought I could just... But no. Pinocchio doesn't seem to want to raise his arm a little bit higher and just... Phew. I can throw something at it? Sure. Throw. No, that's not throwing. That's... come on, Pinocchio. I can be thrown at close range. I have nothing to throw. I don't think I can do this right now. Unless I can get up here. Can you climb the carriage? The coach? Pinocchio? Please get up there. Almost. Strike the puppet. I can't do this right now. I need something to throw at it. A saw blade or something. And I've used them all up. So next time I get a saw blade, save the saw blade, go back to the bridge, throw it at the puppet. Hopefully I'll remember. But now, I'm going back. Get my death ergo. Oh, and climb all the way back up. Okay. I'll see you at the top of all that shenanigans. Kind of upstairs again. Or at least more back to where we're supposed to be. Also found out that it's really, really easy to avoid those electrical freaking big balls of electric. You can just stand to the side behind the wood panels. It doesn't look like you can, since you can't stand on the left side, but you can. So that's not easy. That's not easy. That's not difficult. The only difficult part is getting through the balancing on wood beams while killing the big titty decaying throwing puppets without falling down and dying. This is where we were. Yes, I know how to dash. Thank you very much. I've done this. Now, this is the jump I missed. I'm hoping that won't happen again. I don't think there's a... I don't think there's a gap in this one. So you're just gonna have to go for it. Once it's clear enough. Oh, I did get a little lift from you. That's nice. So, virgin territory. For me, I would love a shortcut up here to this place. Because I don't want to run that freaking marathon over and over again. Oh dear. Okay, let's pull this lever. Please go up. Please. I got a shortcut. I got a shortcut. Oh, thank freak. Oh, and now I can actually go down here because there's... I got reminded that there's a chest down there. I'm probably gonna have to just do that, I guess. I forgot that they have infinite stamina and can swing as many times as they want. I should have jumped. That's on me, I should have jumped. But hey, at least I have a shortcut. So I don't have to run all the way, I just have to run back all the way back to those elevators. Which isn't too bad. Unfortunately, my death ergo is probably going to be upstairs. On the platform, which is the last safe place I stood. All 6.7 thousand of my ergo. But it's fine. I mean, I don't even care if I lose all that ergo. Okay, I care a little bit, but not much. Let's just... I really thought I would land on a platform. Okay, so confirmed that the death ergo... I lost basically as much as when I used the thing, so that's probably for saving the ergo you have when you die. I'm actually gonna try that as soon as I get my ergo back, which maybe never. Holy crap, that was actually kind of funny. And I did say I didn't care if I do care a little bit, but as long as I have enough ergo to be able to... Okay, so that's how you do it. Yep. Have to wait for it, like so. That's not where I want to go off. I want to get off at the next stop. Here. I just run down here. Should be fine. I'm gonna freaking button mash you all to death, you piece of plastic and metal and zombie and potentially human guts. There was a Legion plug there. Oh, and every time I went back to Hotel Krat, it said, oh, you can use a Legion plug. You can use a Legion... I don't have any Legion plugs. Now I have a Legion plug. It's needed to craft Legion arms, which can be done at the Venini craft machine. Use Legion calibers to modify. Yes, modify I have. Well. Rawr, at you too. And at least I have a shortcut up now, so that's... I love shortcuts. 2400 ergo is still enough to... This looks like a trap room. Still enough to upgrade. Not to level, because that's like 3000 or more by now, but upgrade. Sure. Oh. I was standing pondering, wondering if this would be, break or not. It didn't. Thank you. Crescent Moonstone! I can actually upgrade my current weapon to level 5. Perfect. And I have enough ergo to do that, so double perfect. Well, let's see what awaits me in here. Okay, since we're here, I'm gonna try this. Temporarily. How temporarily are we talking? Because I don't like those loud bangs. Ladder up there to an item. Oh! Had a feeling. I'm gonna wait up here. I'm not in. You look just like one of those blackened guys from Dark Souls 3. You know, the goopy freaking bastards. Cat dust? Oh. Okay. Again, cat dust? Oh. Oh, fucking. Okay, so you can charge with your shield. Which is a bitch to get out of the way from. Actually. Up yours. Stop! And I panic dodge. Panic dodge all the way. I don't like you. Oh? Bonk? Calm yourself. Wait for openings. That means do not swing like a madman. And I dodged too early. Of course I did. I'm not even there, dude. That one can't be dodged. Either that or you need perfect dodging. Which is not gonna happen. Oh. I thought I was prepared for that one. I was not prepared for that second hit. Are you enjoying yourself? Because this sound card works perfectly. This sound card works perfectly. Enjoying yourself? Despite my outcries of frustrations, my heavy sighs, my defeated looks. I am enjoying myself. I am having fun. I just, like I said, a little bit frustrated that I can't do better, but I'll get there. I mean, we're how many hours in? I should have gotten better by now, and I think I have, and even if it's an infinitesimal, very, very small amount, I feel like I have gotten better. Okay. Let's give this pipe wrench another go. You and me, buddy. Way premature swing. Speaking of premature. Oh. Fucking hell. Dodge. Swing. And sometimes you don't swing. You piece of crap. Or you do shit like that. At least this is heavy enough to still hit through his shield. Oh, you haven't done that before. Swing. And you swing again. You're not gonna swing this time? Yeah, you're gonna swing again? Yes. And again. Oh, you fucking... Okay. I don't think it has anything to do with the weapon, but I feel more nimble when I'm using this. As evidenced by me getting hit immediately. Also feels like it has a little bit longer reach. I don't like you. Cause I don't know when you're doing. Sometimes you're shaking things up a little bit too much for my tastes. No, he's not. He's really not. Me blaming stuff on the game is mostly shortcomings from my side. Mostly. The camera thing, definitely the game's fault. Because I want it reversed. Stop getting it back to default in short spurts. That is really annoying. So, third time shall be the charm. Because I did way more damage with this weapon. I mean, the pipe wrench still does more damage, but this is more swingable. And also, could be just in my head that I feel that I play better when I have this one. Can you swing the same way every time, please? And stop gooping down the floor. Fucking. Also, yeah, definitely feels like this has a bit more reach See, now he didn't... Sometimes he charges twice in a row and doesn't swing. Asshole. At least I can get one in when he's changing weapons. Animation locked. Fuck it. Didn't get my guard up in time. We may be here for a while. You know what I realized? I forgot to check what the iron protection did when I died. I just realized that now. Die. Come on. Come on, come the fuck on. Are you still enjoying yourself? Yes, I am. Despite it sounding like I'm not, I am. Ow. Get away. Barely any stamina. How did the last piece of charge hit me there? I don't know. So I keep forgetting that I can't dodge the red attacks. Or if I can, it has to be 100% perfect, no mistakes. Fucking... And he caught... He... Oh, yeah. Those deaths are the most frustrating ones. Where he just pins me to the wall and has his way with me. Still, those are also my bad, because I should just get good and not get hit. If he can't hit me, he can't pin me against the wall. Right? Stop panic dodging. Please. I didn't attack there because I had way too low stamina. And I can't seem to remember to get out from the red attack. Don't mind if you hear any hammering noises and such. I have a neighbor who is currently renovating his apartment. He was even kind enough to come over and said that, hey, I'm doing this. And we had nice little chats. It's all good. Don't see that much these days. People being considerate of their neighbors. I appreciated that very much. He's a nice guy. I am utterly horrible with name though, so I can't remember his name. It starts with an R. That's kind of all I can remember. I'm sorry, neighbor, that I can't remember your name. Hopefully we'll meet again, and you will divulge the secret of your name to me once again. See, it only took one healing item that time. Krat supply box can expand Polendina's shop. Polendina was the puppet concierge, I think. Ah, that's probably for calling the elevator. So are you gonna tell me I'm gonna die up here? Of course I am. Of course I'm gonna die. Down here. Okay, I thought this elevator was going up, but we're going down. I still remember the Trinity room. I need another Trinity key for it, and I haven't found another phone.
Archbishop Andreas once told me, always be true to myself.
That sounds like solid advice, actually. Be true to oneself. Always be true to yourself. That way you have fewer regrets. Hopefully. Thermite? Nice. Of course there's a whole thing where we all put on personas for stuff. One persona kind of in the daily life, one in front of family, one in front of friends and such, but try to always keep at least a core of yourself as part of that. So you're always yourself in, even if it's just a little bit. Just a tiny bit yourself. Well, sir, that's a manly beard you have. I wish I had that manly a beard. I've actually never tried to grow a beard. Maybe I should. This is basically the longest I've ever had it. I've never felt the need to. Grew out my hair in my 20s, down to my ass. But never my beard. Oh. Hello?
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
Okay, first of all, talking about the Archbishop in the past tense, so he's definitely dead. Which we already surmised, along with all the refugees. Petrification disease or the monster. You can't die. Your heart breaks more each day. Your heart breaks more each day tells me that there's something terrible that's currently still happening. Otherwise you would perhaps have an easier time of handling it. So there's something extremely terrible still happening. You probably have the petrification disease because the right side of your face looks weird, too veiny. So you're coming down with something. Also, your right hand is huge. Very disproportionate to the rest of your body. I'm starting to suspect that the Archbishop is the monster. How? Probably has something to do with the petrification disease. If we take what the monsters have said before. The monsters that come from the petrification disease. Well, not what the monsters have said before. Did I really say that? What the puppets have said before? So I think the petrification disease... Maybe there's some sort of weird thing, kind of like what can happen to Well, about any civilization that discovers something new, I guess. They find something new, they put it to work immediately, in this case Ergo, without fully knowing what it does, and then, after years of using it, they realize it has serious side effects. So maybe the Ergo is cause for the petrification disease, just as much as it is, holy crap, as it is... What? Okay, part of making the puppets alive. Yeah, there's more to this petrification disease than meets everything. Oh dear, what the hell are those? Those are organic. Again, leaning back on the only thing I could possibly imagine. Petrification disease? Could be. Ugh. No, let's not go. Okay, you over there. Of course, I triggered you. It's fine. I can work with this. Oh, there's a hole there. There's a whole hole there. There's a big old hole. 2 holes that I can fall down through. 3 holes that I can fall down through. 4 holes. Come here. Get over here. Now if I just leg it. Whoop. I just want to get up to her. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Oh, that's not okay. Hello. Okay, so if we take a look from up here, it's still revoltingly disgusting. Fable catalyst. I keep forgetting to use Fable. I should do that more. I mean, this music becoming louder and louder just reminds me of Ocarina of Time. Climbing Ganondorf's tower. This is why the cathedral was built and remembered. Pilgrims worship the merciful angel. Should I? I can do a remembrance. Oh. Get up here. 2 for the price of 1. Swing. Decay? Gonna guess decay. Can't get through there. There's a lot to this place. Yep. Decay. I want to get out of the decay, please. Thank you. Come on, then. Let you know what? Break away? No. I can hear growling behind me. You kind of look like the humans I've seen stuck to walls, or if those are puppets, or if those are zombie puppets. I need to know so much more about the petrification disease. So much more. Is there anything here I kind of miss? Yeah, I think so. This is with the decay resistant thing. You and me, buddy? You and me, buddy. Just... Okay! Alright, you're one of those. I fought you on the bridge. Come on. I wanted to do a tough attack. Screw it. I'll just kill ya. The old-fashioned way. Also heal. Also, don't die now. Fucking. Die. Get the hell out. Still don't care about star fragments. Okay, so one way down, smash those crates, get down, get that, get down here. Another elevator. Are we going up or down? Up this time. Alright. Where would this bring us? We're going all the way back up.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Well, this actually looks pleasant. Especially after the crap we just seen. Please don't be aggressive. I don't want to fight a stalker right now. Also, how many weapons do you need, sir? You have a freaking big hammer thing, axe, a freaking halberd, a big ass sword. And you're wearing a dog mask. Wait. This you? Are you the greatest treasure hunter in Krat? Speaking of Krat, that is a nice view of Krat. Even better than the view from the Atonement Bridge. Bridge of Atonement, sorry. I don't think we're gonna fight, right? I can just run into the elevator and activate it and get the freak out if we're gonna. Let's be civil.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
Hotel Krat. Venini works. Hotel Krat.
Hotel Krat. Of course. A haven for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it.
Fire abrasive thing. Why would you lie in that scenario? If you want to be killed, let me go to Venini Works. That place ain't safe. There's puppets everywhere. big puppets too. Although the puppet of the future is dead, and so is Fuoco, but still.
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of.
Worthy, eh? Let me talk some more. About the collection.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
I have never heard that word, confabulation. I need to look that up. Confabulation is a neuropsychiatric disorder wherein a patient generates a false memory without the intention of deceit. Confabulate, to talk informally. Chat, to hold a discussion. Confer. I think that seems more likely, yes. Our little chats. Not to create false memories together without actually creating. Rare ergo. Kill strong enemies or gain rare. Oh. Alidoro is a treasure hunter who collects this ergo. You can exchange it for Alidoro's precious weapons or amulets. Again, like in Dark Souls. Raid leader's ergo. I sold that one. And I regret it. I so regret it. Let's see, what could we have gotten? We could have gotten a great sword. That kind of looks like the Chi from Ace Attorney. You know, when they went to the snowy retreat up in the mountains. Where Maya needed to increase her spiritual power, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, that one. Chichichiro. Chichi or Chich. Sword. 7-bladed sword or something. I mean, You could have 7 explosions, a strong downward blow. When you cut downward, multiple explosions will deal damage to the enemies in front of you. It's just why did I immediately get an image of Guts just taking his sword and God parry. Time the enemy's attack correctly to deflect it and trigger a powerful attack. Never gonna happen. A precious 7-coil spring sword that was stored in the workshop tower. Even Geppetto could not replicate this fine masterpiece. 7 double hashtags on the 7 blades, or 7 pounds, double pounds on the 7 blades. The text that remained engraved on the eastern relic inspired the workshop technicians to make a masterpiece for this generation. Or we could have had an amulet. Enables dodging even with low stamina. Yeah, I could have used that one. Holy crap, am I regretting using that ergo now. I should have read the description before using the ergo. Fiddlesticks. The best parade is never swayed by any obstruction. One must be prepared to make a great effort to put on a magnificent show. We can have an umbrella. A dagger? Etiquette? Yeah, no. I mean, it scales wonderfully with technique, but I kinda don't like daggers. I tried a dagger. Didn't like it. Though I could probably still use the blade, just not the handle. Got a single stab. Gather your strength for a big forward piercing attack. Absolute counterattack. Yeah, never gonna happen. A self-defense weapon adored by the leader of the bastards. It can be disguised as an umbrella, but it bares its teeth in the moment of attack. Social dignity can be seen not only in the ballroom, but also on the battlefield. The leader of the bastards did not lose his poise on either stage. Or an amulet. I mean, what else are we going to use it for? So we're going to buy one of these. Increases weapon attack in proportion to number of fable slots. So that's a permanent one? And kinda incentivizes you to increase fable slots. Okay. The Scrapped Watchman was an experimental piece modified to the extreme to test how far Krat's engineering skills could go. I think that backfired. The result was impressive, but ultimately came at a cost. I do like doing more damage. But more weapons are also fun. Let's see, whatever I'm not buying for the King's Flame Ergo, I'm gonna buy the opposite of these, because I can imagine both of these. If only because weapon assembly is fun. King Flame's Ergo cannot disassemble Greatsword. Oh, no, never mind, you cannot disassemble them. Oh. Oh, well, then it's the amulet for sure. If I can't disassemble them, then what's the point? So I can get an ugly greatsword, Holy Sword of the Ark. You can get a Patient Smash, gather your strength for a strong hit, hold down the attack button to activate a stronger attack. And it only takes one Fable slot. Cool. And we can alter, transforms the length of the handle. After transforming, stamina consumption is reduced temporarily. Does it make it shorter or longer? A special greatsword that was lying asleep in the Saint Frangelico Cathedral. It can transform between a special greatsword and a glaive. I see. We basically have a Monster Hunter-ish switch axe. But not really. The Arc Saintess's weapon was reproduced for puppet use and it made a grand appearance at Krat events. However, its legendary holiness could not be reproduced. That actually sounds kind of fun, 2 weapons in one. Although you do need Fable to be able to switch it to another weapon. Or we can have an amulet that looks like a diving helmet, or just his crotch boiler. Upon a successful guard, perfect guard. Just gonna be the sword then. Temporarily increases damage inflicted by weapon attack. The puppet heads to the place where fire, electricity, and acid flow. It must not be withstood, but overcome and passed. So it's gonna be the sword because I'm not guarding. So that's all you do. You are only for doing this. I would have loved this amulet. And I thank you, Alidoro. Stop. Thank you. I hate that. So, I currently have an increases max hit points, increased damage inflicted on puppets. Or how about we do this one, just increases damage, period. Not only on puppets, but on everything. Could be fun. Yes, I see that it's there. Good, good. Now, sword. Way less damage. I'm already using a great sword. Still has the same. Freaking camera shenanigans again. Not hopefully, but fortunately that hasn't happened during a battle yet. So. I mean, that's kind of cool. And if we guard and use up a Fable, we make it into a glaive. Ooh. Is that forever then? That's actually kind of cool. Maybe I'll use this one instead of the pipe thing, just to try it out, you know? Yeah, maybe I will. I will have to upgrade it a bit, because currently it's not that great in the damage. The damage department. So you're gonna make it to Hotel Krat on your own? You're gonna be fine? The Hound? I hope so. Maybe I'll start to put all my ergo leveling up points into capacity. Because I really, really don't like being slightly heavy. He's probably gonna hopefully go back then now, and we don't have to. Can I climb these? No. Can you stop? Now it keeps doing the camera thing all the time, or at least when I get close to walls. Just trying to see if there's anything here. No, so this was just to get that. And nothing else. Because I can't go up there. I can't go up there. Was there another path that I missed? I don't think so. This was only to get him. Which I'm glad I did. Kinda looked like a little entryway. Well, I'm gonna go back to the Stargazer, and I'm gonna go back to Hotel Krat. Well, we can also fall down here. I don't wanna, but I can. Gonna go back to Hotel Krat, maybe do some leveling of the weapons and such. See if the holy weapon... Remember that I can go down there. Bzzzt. See if the holy weapon takes the normal amount of just moonstones. I don't think I have very many moonstones left. However, oh shit, I forgot about them. Yeah. Go back there. Slight progress. A lot of talking, especially in the beginning. Not sorry about that, because that was extremely interesting for me. See, and now I ended up with more questions than ever. Anywho, as always, thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Please take care of yourself, be kind, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Laters.